What's up, y'all? All right, so I was gonna do an install video on a new sprocket that I got for the TW right here, right there. Probably point the camera at it, it'd be helpful. So the problem is I forgot that I was gonna do the install video. So I've already disassembled the bike, and then I remembered part of the way through that I was gonna do that video. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off and let's see how this goes. I'm assuming it's still recording, which is great. Let's look in the mirror here. I'm still recording. All right, so here's where we're at. There's a TW. Straighten this thing out, it feels crooked. There's a TW. It's taken apart, obviously. There's the wheel, old sprocket. So at a stage now where I need to obviously remove the old sprocket, put the new one on. So what we're doing today, to my knowledge, I got a factory front sprocket on this thing. I've checked it and I didn't count the teeth, but it is in great shape. Now, I'm sure I'm gonna get a whole bunch of comment stuff saying, oh, but you gotta change the chain and the sprocket and everything together. So, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna change just the rear sprocket and go with it. I have a new chain on order. There's no point in me changing the front sprocket. I've already looked at it and it looks like it's practically new condition. This bike does not have a ton of miles on it. So I'm gonna go with it. It's worked out for me in the past. So anyway, let's get this tire up on something that is workable. Let's see, that is the brake drum side. So let's do this. I'm gonna put this over here. My garage is a little bit cramped at the moment, so let's move my work area over here, the back. And then we're gonna heft this beast up, put it right there. That's why you have garage stools. Garage stools are awesome. All right, so I've got bolts, nuts and bolts. I'm not sure what size they are, judging by looking at them. I'm gonna go with a 12, 14, let's go with a 14. See if I'm right. 14, baby. So 14, and my, what's the underside? Underside's probably, it's gonna need a wrench, but that's a 14 as well, so that's fine. 14, it's not a half, is it? It's 14 and a half? Nah, there's no way. Ooh, maybe. No. All right, I didn't think so. Don't even know why I checked. I thought, maybe I get lucky. Not so much. So, good old crescent wrench, universal size. And I need my other ratchet, my 3/8 drive ratchet. Let's go ahead, size it accordingly so that I'm ready to go. Good to go. Now I'm going to open up my new sprocket. This is JT Sprockets. So more background. This is a 45 tooth sprocket. Current one on there has been changed. Factory should be 50. This is a 52 tooth. So non-factory sprocket. And let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. So what I'm trying to accomplish here is make it a little bit more cruise friendly. I am not climbing mountains, and already doing the 50, going up 2 teeth in the back gives a lot more low end. So the TW's first gear on the street is virtually useless. It's very short. That just made it shorter. So I am planning to go with a 45 tooth. You can see the size difference there. That's going to change up my gear ratios a bit. It's going to bring down the RPMs at cruising speeds. So theoretically the engine is spinning less, but I'm getting more speed out of it. In turn, I'm going to sacrifice some torque, but these are very torquey engines to begin with. I'm gonna say my riding is pretty much gonna be on regular 90% street, 10% dirt, and for season, it'll increase. I'll still have that sprocket to go back to if I really want to, but I think this is gonna be a good bet. So let's go ahead and swap this out. This thing is filthy, absolutely disgusting. That's tighten, loosen. Come on, I know you're 14. Wow, that thing is on there, bro. Holy shit. Interesting. Why is that so tight on there? It's very tight on there. Let's get the bigger one for some leverage here. I don't really want to have to use a ratchet underneath there, but I suppose I could. Just, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. Well, I'll get a better bite on it. Broke one. I gotta break these old school little hand clampy. Got that one out. How the hell did that even happen? Good thing it didn't fucking damage my water heater. Jesus. These things are torqued on there. I dare say someone hit this with an impact gun. Just keep falling off. Get in there. That's annoying. There's that one. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I think somebody went at this with an impact with the previous owner. There we go. Alrighty. Oof. Yeah, somebody got a little heavy with packed, if I say so myself. Those are the factory lock nuts because they got the steel band in there, which I guess is good. But I know for a fact this isn't the factory sprocket. All the TWs, to my knowledge, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but all the TWs came factory with a 14 up front, 50 on the rear, I believe. Because I know a common thing to do too is to up a tooth on the front. So 1450 is factory. This is definitely not a factory sprocket with a 52 on there. So I'm hoping this will give me the blend that I'm looking for. Oh, this thing is nasty. That's cool about a rotating stool. It's like a Lazy Susan for your parts. If you don't have one in your garage, you should get one. That could be why those things were on there so tight, was those factory lock nuts that they managed to reuse. Which, hey, that's good. I like the factory hardware is a good bet. Where's my rag? There we go. This thing is just nasty. It's turning my hands black. And here I am in a white shirt. Real smart genius. I'm a freaking genius. And I guess this will... Oh, you know what? Oh, come on. I just broke the screen to my smartwatch. Wow. Just as I thought, I should take that off. I hope that's not the actual screen. Hopefully that's just the protector. Should be just the protector. Pause. Back to this. Really hoping I didn't just bust up the screen on my smartwatch. Hoping it's just the screen protector. If that's it, I can live with that, because I got a 4-pack the other day and I got plenty of extras. I should have removed that and not been an idiot, but cool guy. I just get in here and work, man. I don't think about it. I'm in a white shirt here. First mistake. I just do shit. I don't think about it. Just start working. Clothes are clothes. Put all my hardware over here. Now I'm hoping I don't need... I'm gonna need freaking basers, more than likely. A lot of people are saying you put these new sprockets on, you need washers to face them out because the new one has a recess in it. So there's a good chance I'm gonna be running the dang hardware store to go get freaking washers. Super excited about that. Hopefully I don't need to, but I think I might, judging by what I'm seeing with the old. If I don't end up reusing this, this would make a super cool clock. That was stupid. Man, I'm just getting gunk all over the place. If I go and sit on that, that'll suck. So for now, just throw that on the ground. It's fine. Let's get the new one up in here. Here's the new bad boy. Yes. That looks better. Let's see if I'm gonna need a spacer. Let's put one of these guys in. This will tell me. Drops in there. I might need a spacer. Shit. I have a washer on this side that might fill that gap. I don't know. Well, let's put it in and see. One way to find out. Because I don't really want to have to go to the hardware store to grab spacers. It'd be really annoying. No, I think I'll be good. That's a lot thicker material than I thought it was. So excellent. Then grab all my bolts, drop them in, we'll go from there. I should probably clean these bolts, but it's the rear sprocket. It's all gonna get cleaned up in my next wash anyway. So that's fine. It is what it is. Let's see. So that, sit like that. And it threads all the way on is what it looks like, so I think I'll be all right. Seems to tighten, so let's go with it, shall we? Some people in the comments, I got this off Amazon. Some people in the comments were like, oh, I needed to add washers because it wouldn't tighten or some crap. And I was like, I hope that's not the case. I don't think it will be. Some people were like, no, I don't know what people are complaining about. Mine tightened just fine. So I was hoping that I was one of those few. Took a chance, didn't get washers, and well, here I am. So now we're gonna mount this on here. I'm hoping I got the camera angle better, because the last install video I did, I went back and I was like, oh, well, didn't really angle my camera properly. But I'm pretty sure, because I tested it, that I got it right this time. So anyway, all right. I'm thinking, I don't really want to hold those. If I do this, I'm gonna tighten it. No, that's not gonna work. Thought that might work. It's too deep. no go. Put this back on for my chain guard. Let's just go with this old school then. So anyway, I get these guys on there, get them all tightened up. I'll Google the proper torque for them. And then, you know what, I'm gonna go with a semi-star pattern with these guys just because I feel like that's a better method overall. You do it for your wheels, why not do it for the Sprocket? Skip one. It's a 6 though, so it doesn't work like a 5 does. So you go skip 1, 1, 2, and 3, snug, loose. Now we'll go to this guy. So I'm just smacking the frickin' Sprocket. That's okay. And then get plenty of wear on it with the chain. And then let's go to this guy. I think I did this one earlier. Yep, did that one earlier. Skip to this one right here. Oh, hey, let's do this better. I don't want this shallow socket. Give me the deep socket. A little bit more reach. Oh, crap. Where's my reducer? There we go. Reducer. Get some room so I'm not banging up the dang Sprocket already. There we go. That's tight. Torque wrench. Where's my towel? My rag. There it is. Let's see if I can do this without getting my phone all up. So we're gonna Google, okay, TW200 rear sprocket torque. I love how it spelt it. Sprocket bolts torque, TW200 forum, rear 25 foot-pounds. 25 foot-pounds is what it's saying. Seems pretty light, but that's fine. Nope, wrong drawer. There's what I'm looking for. All right, let's find my, don't have a 14, so I'm gonna need my reducer. Where'd my reducer go? What the hell? That's an upsizer. Where's my reducer? How is it missing? I just bought it. What the hell? Dude, I just bought this damn thing. Oh, that's because it's right here and it's brand new. Whoops. All right, so I need my 14, which is over here. Take that. Oh, hell no. That's tiny. That's not the one I need. I need a bigger 14. Not a 1/4 inch. I need 3/8. 3/8 drive 14 should be that guy. And then pull that off of there. Pop that on there. Let's loosen this. Nanometers, torque, foot-pounds. You guys can't see that. There's no way. There's 20. Oh, 25. 25 foot-pounds, right? Because if I go to the next 0, it'll take us to about 30. Just shy of 30. 25. Seems to be right. Let's do it. A little bit higher than 25 now. Let's tighten that down. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just go ahead and go around and do this just for good measure. This is 6 bolts, but there we go. All right, 25 foot-pounds, torque down. Good to go. Alrighty. Ratchet, there's the torque. Runs right there. What I'm also going to need is my chain breaker tool because I'm going to have to shorten my chain length. And that guy is not there. Not there. Where the hell did that thing go? It's not there. Nope. Not there either. There it is. All my GoPro crap. Chain breaker tool. Okay. I don't know why this thing binds up like that. It's alright. There we go. That. Coolio. Alright, so I'm gonna need this guy here. That socket. Perfect. Move those outside where I can get to them. And this guy's gonna go elsewhere. For now. Where do I want it? I'll just put it up here where the old Sprocket was, or the new stuff was. See, I'm running out of space here because I have so many projects. Constantly. Always projects. Alright, Behemoth. Let's do this. Does that feel low? Shouldn't be, but alright. Now, oh, that's what I was gonna do. Before I do anything else. Since I have it off, I should take it out back, clean up the drum with some brake cleaner. Yes, that would be intelligent. So let's do that. Over here, I swear my garage is normally not this disorganized, but I needed room to work and I didn't want to pull vehicles out. I've got carb cleaner, chain lube. Carb cleaner will work. I just need something just to clean up the brakes just a little bit. It's not brake cleaner, it's carb cleaner, but something's better than nothing. Oh, there goes the neighbor on his dual sport. Anybody who's never worked in a shop, carb cleaner and brake cleaner are a really good way to find out if you have any cuts on your hands. This is always super fun. I'm gonna have to check the tire pressure on these guys today for street riding. Let's put it out here. Drum doesn't look too terrible, but let's go ahead and hit it anyway. I'd recommend wearing eye protection generally. Thank you. But I got too lazy. So if you're doing this, you're watching this video, you want to follow it, it's great. Absolutely do. But also, wear eye protection. It's smarter. Let's go ahead and just clean it all up. There we go. Get all the shit out of there. Look at that. That's clean. When all else fails, carb cleaner. Works like brake cleaner. Brake cleaner, carb cleaner. I don't know. Probably a misconception there. Somebody will correct me, as people often do. They're different things. They have different uses. It's the same damn thing. So, all right. Now, brake pads, everything are clean, clear. Those are probably going to bite a lot better now. There's my rag again. Go ahead and flip this inside out because I got a lot of extra shiznit in it. We'll just get this little wipey do. There we go. All right, let's roll her back in. It's on there. It torqued tight. It's not loose. It's good to go. Stay. Don't fall. All right. Here we go. Got a big old tire. Getting a little stool. Brake. Just like that. And then I need the other side of here. Get my spacers in. Thank you, TW, for having a monster-sized wheel and tire assembly. So, okay. Now we're gonna go forward. And that fell off. This is extremely frustrating to get this thing back on here. Edit that out. Yes. Oh my goodness. Elevate that a bit. Yes. In there. I've got that one goes there. Oh no. Snail adjuster. It's just gonna be like so. And then that. And go right there. That guy's gonna go on there. So I wanna go, let's go about to the 4 on the adjusters. Just tighten this up, shall we? Oh, I'm loosening it. Fucking genius. Alrighty, shall we? So now, let's bring the tire off of that. I end up nailing myself in the junk with it. Push that all the way forward. Tighten it up just a little bit so it doesn't walk all over me, per se. And let's see, just before 4, and we're gonna go 1 after 3, right in between 3 and 4. Excellent. Let's do that for now. I think that is a good spot. I gotta get up. Jeez, getting old sucks. Where'd my rag go? I do this every time. Let's play Find the Rag. Found it. Now, take this. If you don't have one of those stools, little clapsy doodad, get one. Chain breaker tool is here. Let's have this here. Like that. Okay, so about 2 lengths. So I want to punch, shizer, punch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. 5th one back. So let's see here. Am I still recording? Really hope so. That would suck. Oh good, my battery's about to die. Already? It's really about to die? Jeez. Alright, y'all. Battery's at 10%. This is taking longer than I thought. Alright, I'm going to cut it. Alright, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Make sure it's straight here. Alright, cool. Aftermarket battery. About to die on me. But I've been recording for 40 minutes straight. I didn't think it was going to take that long. A lot of it was nonsensical jargon, so it's alright. It's all good. Now, where is my rag again? Here we go. So let's do this. So fit this guy here. I have a master link already, which is great. And then, oh yeah, bending is great when you're husky. And how far back are my adjusters? That's what I want to see. So it's this one. Well, crap. Which one is it? Come on now. I definitely don't want to go too short on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th one. Right. 5th one. Alright, let's see here. So, I got you. Big guy back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody's looking for one of these tools, I'll probably try and link it in my description. I actually picked this up on Amazon. Pretty cool tool. I use this to do the Grom as well. You line it up there, get as lined up as you can, and then it should push it through the hole, theoretically. I have found that you really got to get it lined up though. Otherwise, just playing with fire. So I need to get this guy unscrewed a bit. So it's the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth one out. So let's, right there, pull that all the way out so I can center it. There we go. Perfect. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they say measure twice, cut once, count 17 times, push once, or whatever. This thing's hard to manipulate here. It's a stiff spot in the chain. Don't really care for that. There we go. That should be good. Now, crank it through. Oh, it's a weird tool, but if it's threading in, then that means it's pushing. So this locks against this. This pushes a pin in. It's gonna push that little pin through there and out the other side, which will break the links off. And then I have the existing master link for the chain over on my toolbox, in which I will relink the chain up so I can run my new sprocket. There goes the pin. So, in case you're wondering, there's the pin. They push the rivets right through because it's like tapped on the outside. Some people grind them. I like this. I think this is better. Just push it through. No grinder needed. And do your thing. And then it's gonna come all the way out like this. Ah, it's gonna fight me on it. Ah. Oh, there it goes. All right, I'll fix the rest of that. Chain's right there. There's that. Let's go grab the master link, and then I will install the master link with the clip, get everything all buttoned up, and just maybe we can go for a test ride. First, master link. I'm like, I know, I'll clean this chain while I'm at it. I'll clean it when it's on the dang bike. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. My two ends to meet up there. Let's not let it go so it doesn't flip out. Master link slides right in there. Now we're buttoned. Let's go ahead and, well, that dog hair and crap. Not really dog hair. The dog's never come in here, but I guess hair just gets tracked everywhere. So there we go. With that. Now, there's a chain and master link install tip I'm gonna give y'all that a lot of people can find online too. Many people already know it. But here's the clip. I don't know if you can see that. This is the clip. Closed side is the open side of the clip. Now, what you want to pay attention to is you want it to go on this way on the top of the link here, because the chain's going that way. So if you're going this way, if something hits, it's going to push this and it's just going to push it tighter on that master link. If you put it on this way and something snags that, it could theoretically, while it's spinning, knock that loose, pop it out, you lose your master link, you lose your chain. So you want the closed end moving forward on the chain. Here's your tip for the day. So we're gonna get that on there. Take my needle nose and side there, and pinch my finger. Boom, master link is on. Popped it on there and now that's going forward. My chain is super mega loose. If you look at chain adjustment specs for the TW, I've pulled it up. You want about 1.5 inches of free play, which surprised me because usually you want like 7/8 of an inch of free play. Unlike the SV650 over there, the Grom, about 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch. This one said 1.5 inches, which surprised me, but I guess it's not entirely a surprise because it's a potentially off-road oriented bike. So let's jump up. Oh, while we're at it, let's go ahead and get our rear brake set back up again before I forget. So rear brake, return spring, and here's the little pin through the drum there, and there we go. There's that. Thread this bad boy back on there. This is our wing nut, and I will set that after I get everything all tightened up the way that I want it. So let's put the adjuster. I'm gonna go at 4 on that side, and that means I need to go to 4 on this side as well, which seems to be trickier than it should. That's 4. Nope, we're gonna go more then. So just yank it back as far as it goes. There was an easier way to adjust this that I had found, because I want this tight, so I want to be able to adjust it. That's 5. That's pretty close to where I want it, actually. One rag. So anybody who likes to do this, you can do it with a measurement, and you do it however you see fit. I know that the first bit of my finger is about 1 inch, roughly. So I'm gonna lay down here. I'm gonna go to the top, drop it down. So we're at about 2 inches. I want to go 1 more rung. So all the way up. There we go. All the way up. There's the top of my finger. And push it down There we go. It's about 1.5 inches. That's what I want. So I'm 1 past the 5 on the adjuster. Sorry, I sound like an old guy. I feel like an old guy. Oh. 5. Oof. This maybe back to 5 is gonna be perfect. There we go. It's 5. Wait a minute. Is that 5? I can't see it. Bike's sliding away from me. Right at 5. Let's lay down and do the adjustment here. So all the way up to center, down, about 1.5 inches. Okay, I'm solid. Now, let's tighten her up. Tighten. 1, tighten. Got my chain where I want it. Now, torque spec for the rear axle nut. Let's see. I got my hands all dirty. Home, TW200, rear axle torque. Not RW. Axle nut torque. What is the torque setting on my axle nut so I can tighten my chain? Please do not use metric system. How much slack you guys leave? By reflex, I leave 3/4 to 1 inch. See? Normally 3/4 to 1 inch. See what other people said. Never measured either, so I'm just curious myself. Usually I lean on the wrench with all my weight, not enough to strip the threads. And that's not a great measurement. Is that Canadian or Michigan? Come on, guys. Answer to life, universe. Chain slack should be as close to 1.5 inches. Center to center. Told you. Chain drive slack specs 1.4 to 2.4 inches. Use a smaller chain guard. That's not the same having my neighbor in the north. Rear axle nut torque 65 foot-pounds. Chain slack 65 foot-pounds. That sounds right because that's what I did last time. I thought it was about 70, but 65. Let's do this. I got this, baby. Oh no, we go like that. Okay, 65 foot-pounds. So let's loosen the lock. Foot-pounds. We go to, there's a 60. 5, and that should go to 70. So I'm gonna go to 65, just over. Let's do this. There we go, 65, done it. All right, we're torqued. Okay, that's all good. Chain's in there. Chains seems to have the right amount of slack in it. Now, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but this is how I adjust my rear brake. Let's make sure I'm at the 5. I'm at the 5 mark, and I'm at the 5 mark. Bitchin'. Make sure my seal's on there properly. Popping out. So the way I like to adjust it, first my paddock stand, do that. So I roll the wheel and then I adjust my rear brake until basically it drags. So I gotta go way in actually, because once it drags, then I'm gonna go further back. I'll back it out like 1 turn. That's that. It almost stops. If I go like that, now it's really dragging. Let's go out 1, got a minor drag, out another half. There we go. That's where I want my rear brake. Might tighten it up a bit after riding it, but now it seems like it's biting pretty good because it takes a lot of brake to stop that big ass tire. Clean my hands up a bit. Chain guard's got to go back on. And that is my eeny weeny little guy over here. And so let's have another seat on my stool. And we're gonna chain guard it up. Puts on that side. The hole. Never have trouble finding the hole. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and tighten this guy down to there. Need to wipe that previous owner, put the 52 on there. It's no longer a 52, sir. It is a 45. So I'll have to stop this video, strap the camera to my helmet, and we're gonna have to go for a little ride and see how the cruising speed is on it, because I am extremely curious now how it's gonna roll. Alrighty, come pick up this mess in a little bit. Still recording? I think I'm still recording. So, I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm gonna wash up because I'm a little gross, and I'm gonna strap this to the helmet. We're gonna go on a little ride. I'm gonna test out the mount for that helmet. We're gonna go on a little ride and see how this goes. So let's just go ahead and what's up, y'all? So if you can hear me, I have my helmet strapped on. We're gonna get this bad boy offloaded from my paddock stand, roll it out, take it on a test ride. I've got everything torqued down. Brakes are back in place. Everything's good. Chain's adjusted. All right, let's lock up this guy and make sure you catch it. And actually, if you guys have a TW, you know that these things, compared to many other bikes, are really freaking light. So I don't have, I just nailed my foot with the kickstand. That sucked. All right, I'm not in a full vlog mode at the moment. I just have the camera outside of the helmet. So let's hurry up and get this guy fired up. Let's go see how this goes. I don't think we'll need to choke it. Yep, gonna have to choke it. All right, let's go ahead and choke it. Damn, this thing is loud. Oh my goodness. Maybe we get back I had to double check the tune on the Grom too while I'm at it. So, all right, let's close up the garage. I think I need another angle on this camera because it's pointed a little bit further down than what I wanted. Ew. Oh, you know what? Hold the phone. Open that back up again. Gloves. Riding in shorts and a damn t-shirt, but I want gloves just in case. Go with the gauntlets. My other ones are in the bag on the SV. Done choking. All right, yeah, done warmed up now. All right, let's go ahead and close it. There we go. All right, now I'm hoping you guys can hear me because this is the same idea that I went with basic setup in Ocotillo when I did my desert run. And I was able to hear myself pretty loud and clear. So I've got the wind slayer on the GoPro and I have the wind noise suppression set to auto. All right, let's see, how's my back brake? Nice and bitey, baby. Let's go ahead. Head this way. All right. The mirror's all jacked. Keys, bone and wall. Okay, well, I can tell on the street here how it's doing. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. Am I recording? I'm recording. Wow, those brakes are real clean and bitey now. All right. They weren't that bitey before. That's nice. The gears definitely feel stretched out more than what they were. And I'm not bending it. I guess 55, which is nice. Speed seems accurate. It was about 41. I want to get her up to speed and see how she's doing. I can't if I keep having to stop. Dang it. Flip a Yui. All right. If I keep trying to get it up to a cruising speed to see how it does around like the 55 mark. Because the other day I took it to work. I took it on my first freeway run with this bike. And hit 65, but it was screaming bloody murder, baby. It was not ready to cruise at that. So I want to know how it's going to do. I'm not going to take it to the freeway right now, but if I can get a solid run. Already first gear feels so much more useful. And I've been fourth and I'm about to cruise at 50 without giving it a whole lot of beans, which is nice. I did read that going up hills is going to have to be downshifting a lot more for hills now. At least down a gear. And I'm at 60 right now. Alright. Gotta be quiet near the puppy. Alright, 42. Alright. Speedo's accurate. Didn't throw off my speedo at all, which is good. I know Sprocket changes on Groms always throw off the speedo. Alright. Alright, well, I can definitely cruise at a cruising speed without pinning the dang thing, which is great. It is got a more useful RPM range, I feel like, for the street. I don't know how it's gonna vote for dirt, but let's see if it'll tractor its way up the curb still. It should. Okay, alright. You know what, actually, since I'm testing it, I'm so used to having to short shift this thing, that I don't really need to anymore. Alright, so street and flat. The 14 on the front, factory 14, and then the 45 rear, going to be real good for the street, which is great. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to go to a steep hill, and I'm going to see how bad it bogs going up the hill. I don't really remember going up the hill before doing the gearing, but I do know that originally, you could basically idle this sucker. Alright, so I'm here in Lake Elsinore, where I live. There's neutral. Anybody who lives out here knows kind of the McVicker area. McVicker's a big hill, so I want to see how it does going up that hill. Once my light turns green here. Oh my God, this thing is loud. Alright, let's see how she does going all the way up this hill. Fourth, going about 50. Got a little bog. Unpinned. Right. There we go. Let the car go by. We just appreciate that view. Look at that view. That is beautiful. Second, forgot I was already going like that. Okay, we required some downshifting. She towed my big butt up this hill, no problem. At about 45 and the lowest, 43 and 45. Hey, props to that guy for being on a bike. But I'm sure he's wishing he was on this right now instead of walking up that hill. Rev match downshifty. Oh, I love it. The speedometer is on point with at least all the radar detectors. The speedometer is right on point with all the radar detectors. I think I said that already, which is great. It's accurate. It's like or minus a half mile an hour. But then I'm cruising in here at 30. Fourth gear, so I have a fifth. Yep, at fifth gear, motoring along. That's cool. A lot more forgiving power band, a lot better street use. I think it doesn't have the torque jumpiness that it had. Right, let's go ahead and turn her around. Find neutral. There it is. Okay, looking good. Looks good. All right, let's go ahead and kill it. Okay, my shield up here. All right, so front sprocket, rear sprocket went down from the 50, from a 52 that somebody had put on. Should have been a 50. They went up to 50, or they went up to 52. I went down to a 45. Like it. It feels like a much more usable power band overall. I can cruise the street without flogging the ever-loving heck out of it, which is amazing. Where I think the trade-off will be is the gearing before was almost rock-crawling gearing. The gearing factory, and even the one before, because it was pretty close. Anyway, you could essentially idle it and tractor it through deep sand or whatever you want. So I think that's where I'm going to lose some of that. I'm going to have to get some momentum. I can tractor it, but it's not riding in dunes. I'm not rock crawling. It's mainly on the street, and it's going to see some trails now and then. So I think it's going to do just fine. It motored up the steep hill that I put it on just fine. I had to downshift twice on the really steep part, and that put me at about 43 to 45 going up that hill, which is perfectly fine around or just above the speed limit for that hill. I'm happy with it. I'm going to give it a plus, or a pass. Running good. I like the setup. Sprocket looks good, feels good. It's a lot more practical now. Before it was geared so short that almost impractical. I was in third gear before I made it through the intersection, which was really short for street use. Now I can get through the intersection in first and starting my shift to second if I want to. Cruising speed, like the fuel economy is going to be way better on this for sure, because it's just going to motor on. It'll be good for cruising. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully it was valuable information on the install video, and look forward to making some more content for y'all. So laters.